Hello and welcome to Nikolai's Genetics Lessons, and today's problem is RNA was extracted from TMV tobacco mosaic virus particles and found to contain 20% cytosine, 20% of the bases were cytosine. With this information, is it possible to predict what percentage of the bases in TMV are adenine? If so, what percentage? If not, why not? First of all, I want you to take a look at this picture, and here on the left is healthy tomato leaf, and on the right is tomato leaf which is infected with tobacco mosaic virus. Don't think that tobacco mosaic virus only infect tobacco plant. It also infects many other plants. Some of you may think that we can use, in order to solve this problem, Chargaff's rule. According to Chargaff's rule, we know that thymine base pairs with adenine and cytosine base pairs with guanine. And for example, here is a double-stranded DNA, and if we know that 20% is cytosine, so 20% cytosine, and we know that cytosine base pairs with guanine, we instantly know that this double-stranded DNA also would have 20% of guanine. And so we have 20% of guanine. We also have 20% of cytosine, and that means together 40%. 100% minus 40% give us that the other two bases would make 60%. And because thymine base pairs with adenine, the number of thymine and adenine is equal. So 60 divided by half is going to be 30%. So 30% of the rest of the bases is going to be thymine. Let's say here is a thymine, which is going to make 30%. And another 30% is going to be adenine. So adenine would make another 30%. And thymine base pair with adenine, which is another 30%. So if we have, for example, double-stranded DNA, we can use Chargaff's rule, and in order to solve such problem, we only need to know percent composition of any base, and we can find all the rest. But in our problem, we are told that tobacco mosaic virus is RNA virus. Please take a look at this picture, and you will see that here we have RNA in the middle, which is surrounded by capsid, which is made of proteins. So this is single-stranded RNA virus. Take a look what might happen. So imagine that this is RNA, and it is single-stranded, and here we may have different bases. For example, it can be adenine, and adenine would account for 20%. But it doesn't mean that the rest is going to be in RNA. Thymine is substituted with uracil, so it doesn't mean that the rest 20% is also going to be uracil. Actually, uracil may account for, say, 30%. Other bases like cytosine, for example, can make 40%. So cytosine can make 40%. And again, this doesn't mean that guanine also should make 40%. So let's count 20 plus 30 is 50, plus 40 is 90%. So that means that guanine would make 10% for guanine. And as you see, this Chargaff rule only applies to double-stranded DNA or RNA, but not to the single-stranded RNA like tobacco mosaic virus. We cannot use Chargaff's rule in order to solve this problem, and thus, even if we know percent of the cytosine, we cannot predict percent composition of the rest of the bases. And this is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Please subscribe for my new videos that I post almost every day. and see you in the next video. Goodbye.